Welcome to a new documentation. On this documentation, we're going to be learning about the new update on upstreamX 2.0. This version has a lot of better features and hopefully less bug features as well. Alright, let's dive into this. It's very simple. Once you load the script, you get this message. Select a source and add a filter called upstreamX. So let's go ahead and do that. Source, and then we go to a filter, we add the upstreamX, and we're done. That's basically all you gotta do, and that is the end of the tutorial. Just kidding, there's more, but as you can see right here, the timer is actually running now. So if I click stop, the timer also stops. If I click start again, the timer will actually restart from beginning. You can see it was at 6 and then just restarted. So if I click stop again and click start again, it goes ahead and restarts from beginning. Good. So that's very simple. Now the way this works is, once you load the filter, you get two options here. The first one is when the time will start, and the second one is how the time will count. So in this case, it's set to time will count upwards. That is why when I click start recording, it's counting upwards from 0 up to whatever, until I stop recording basically. And the first option here, it's saying time will activate when streaming or recording. So that's why when I click record, the timer also starts, because of the way this is set basically. It's set to streaming or recording, then the time will start. This one has 4 options. The first one is, if you're streaming or recording, it's gonna start the timer. The second one is if you're only streaming, and the third one is if you're only recording. The fourth one is a key, hack key. So with the hack key, you could specify a key that you want to press to start the timer, and also a key that you want to press to stop the timer, or also reset the timer as well. And I'll show you guys how to use that at the end of the video. Let's first focus on the option on the bottom here. So this option has 2 select options that it gives you. The first one is the upwards, which is the default. The second one is downwards. So if you click downwards, you get an input field where you have to put the format hours, minutes, seconds for how long you want the countdown to count down from. So in this case, if I wanted to count down from 10 minutes, this is how you do it. You have to make sure you have the hours, the minutes, and the seconds. So this is gonna count down to 0 basically, from 10 to 0. That's what this is gonna do. If you select the count downwards basically, if you select the option time will count downwards, then you have to give it the value. If you don't give it anything, it's not gonna actually, it's doing something. That's probably a bug, but the reason why it did that is because the input was already filled. So that's why it's doing that. If I click start again, this is actually gonna resume, it seems like it, from where it left off, instead of restarting. But I thought it would restart as well, but it's not restarting. What the fuck? That's not good. It's supposed to restart. Yeah, this one's supposed to restart. Let's see what's going on here. Clicking downwards, then we click stop. Oh, yeah, this is actually a bug, but this bug is actually because of there's no time set over here, so it doesn't know what to do, so it just keeps it as it is, and it doesn't reset, or it just continues from where it's currently at. Basically, that's how that works. So I guess maybe I might fix this. I'm so tired. I'm so lazy right now. Anyway, let's go ahead and put a valid time here. I'm gonna do like 5 seconds. So if I put 005, that means 5 seconds. And then I click record. It's gonna count down from 5 to 0, and it's going to stop. If I click stop and then record again, it's gonna restart. So you can see it just restarted from 5 and goes back to 0. So that's why this time it's working, because I did give it time here. The reason why it didn't work the other time is because there was nothing in the field, so it just didn't know what to do. It was panicking, but whatever. Yeah, that is how count downwards work, and the count upwards is different from count downwards, because it increases the time instead of decreasing the time. All right, cool. Now that I've told you guys how to use that option, let's work with the last option, which is this one. Clicking this gives you this set hotkey option. So if you don't set anything and you click, really, even if you click recording, nothing's gonna happen. Like, the time is not gonna start. Even if you click streaming, it's not gonna start, because you have set the time will start or stop when you press a specific key. Now, for this to work, you have to actually set the keys. So you click that button, and then you get this option right here. It tells you to select the start, the stop, and the reset. So if I wanted to start the timer, let's say I wanted to work with num1. So if I click that, and now if I click num1, let's see if the time works. Is it downwards? I think it's counting upwards. Oh, I think I have to click back. There we go. Shit. It's not working. What the heck? It should work. num1. That's correct. Back. And I'm pressing num1, but nothing's happening. It's supposed to count upwards. Let's see. The hotkey should have been set by now. I'm gonna go to hotkeys. Oh, never mind. It's not set. What the heck? Hotkey. What about that? I think I clicked num4. 3, 2, 4, 5. Nah. Huh. Well, that's interesting. That should be working. What's going on? Get default. Create. Update hotkey. Is that because of this right here? I doubt it. Let's see if that fixes the problem. Maybe it might do something. Oh, okay. So now we have something here. We have a start upstreamX for, the label that I have, and it says num4. So I'm gonna click num4, and there, the time is now actually counting upwards. So did that really fix the problem? I don't know, but there's no way of stopping this time. I can only start, and there's no stop. So the reason why I can't stop is because I did not set the stop hotkey. So if I wanted to set the stop hotkey, I just go here to stop, and then put it to whatever I want it. So this is 0. So if I click 0, you'll see the time is now not moving. It just stopped. If I wanted to resume, I'll click the same hotkey that I defined, which is num4, and you can see it's moving now. Now you could also reset the timer. So if you wanted to reset the timer, you go to the reset hotkey, and then you give it whatever. So in this case, I have enter. Actually, no, I don't think that's a good idea. Let's do one. Let's do num1. Actually, yeah, num1. So now if I click num1, it's currently at 50. So if I click it, you see it just restarted from the beginning, and now it's going upwards again. This is also the same thing if you wanted to work with I guess what is it called, downwards. So now it's going upwards. If I wanted to go with downwards, I can do that. So you can see now it's going down without having to put anything here, because it's actually using the value. Let's see if I could restart. So if I press 1, it doesn't know what to do. So you can see it's trying to restart, but there's nothing to restart to, so it just does nothing. So if you wanted the restart to work, you have to actually define the time. So let's say it goes 25. It has 25, just like that. Now if I click restart, which is num1, you see it starts from 25 every time I press num1. Cool. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. So, oh yeah, now there's nothing here, so it doesn't know what to do. You gotta make sure there's at least something inside of this text for the countdown to work appropriately. That's probably a bug, but I'm not gonna fix it. And yeah, cool. So yeah, that's how the hotkey time thing works. And you can see I created this good user interface where you could just do this, so there's nothing in the way of pursuing your goal. Anyway, thanks for watching this document. Goodbye. See you guys to the next tea.